Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well, and shalom to the elect, pushes truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be of that number. It's your brother Tobiah Yakwana coming at you with another quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. I also want to say, shalom first and foremost to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect, because that's what it's all about. It's about the 144,000, the remnant that shall be saved. You can check out Zechariah 13:8 and verse 9 to get more info on that through the scriptures. Got a news article here. It says just 10 days before another, it's from apnews.com. It says just 10 days before another government shutdown, Congress expands to-do list with Ukraine border. And we've been flirting around with this government shutdown, I believe, since, I know at least since 2020. So just in and out. And it's just it's symbolic of the division of this system, America, Babylon the Great. If we go to Revelation, the 13th chapter, and the 11th verse, it reads, "And I beheld another beast," and that another beast is referring to the revival of the Roman Empire. Okay. It says, "coming up out of the earth." And when it's speaking of coming up out of the earth, that's referring, if you go to Revelation, the 20th chapter, real quick, starting at the top, it says, "And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit." That bottomless pit is referring to Europe, and a great chain in his hand. That chain refers to slavery, is symbolic for slavery for the Edomites. That's referring to his time that he refers to as the Dark Ages. And really, it's kind of play on words. It's like it's twofold. In that dark, he's saying that there was no information, there was nothing really going on, but it wasn't nothing going on for him because he was in a low state. He was basically locked down spiritually and physically. Scriptures speak of him eating juniper roots and chilling with the mallows, basically living like a beast, Flint, aka the Flintstones, the Geico caveman. They know, the elite of Esau know from whence they came, all right, coming out of Mount Seir, going back into that caveman-like state. All right, says, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Yeah, so that's the spiritual demon, the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan, which is Esau, Edom, so-called white man. And he was bound after the Roman Empire fell. The Roman Empire split into two halves, the eastern and the western half. The eastern half formed into the Byzantine Empire. And that was mostly ran by Jake. So roughly for 1,000 years, that medieval times, the Dark Ages, Jake was ruling. All right, we're talking about seed line of Jacob, the Israelites. Okay, and so it says says, verse 3, Revelation 20 and verse 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit. Again, that bottomless pit refers to Europe because it lacks resources. That's why it's the bottomless pit. It's a pit. All right. And shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. And that little season is referring to starting with the Renaissance age, roughly around the 1400s, 1350 to around the 1400s, that Renaissance age, when Esau came back and took down Jake and started his iconoclasm, covering the faces of the judges, which are the Israelites, painting the angels white, painting the Most High white, or making his image of the Most High so-called white, making all the prophets so-called white. Christopher Columbus, Caesar Borgia. That Renaissance age, that revival of pretty much the Roman Empire. Yeah. So back to Revelation 13 and 11. I know it was a little long, but had to get it. We'll start at the top of that, Revelation 13:11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. Again, that beast is a revival of the Roman Empire, and had two horns like a lamb. That's referring to the Democrats and the Republicans. In ancient Rome, they had a similar system with the plebeians and the patricians. Okay, so that's just another way to tell that this is the revival of the ancient Roman Empire. Okay, yeah, you have the plebeians and the patricians. The plebeians are basically the farmers, the merchants, the artisans who made up the majority of the population. I got a little thing here. It says, and the patricians were members of an upper class who owned land. So that's what they do right now with this Democratic Republican system. And this is what this article is referring to. I'll finish out here. Revelation 13:11 says, and he spake as a dragon. Yeah. So, power. And that dragon refers to, the system, that dragon morphed into a beast, a seven-headed beast, with a whore riding it. You can go to Revelation, the 17th chapter, to check that out. But back into this article, it says 10 days. It says Washington AP, 10 days before a potential government shutdown, Congress is no closer to resolving the standoff, and is even complicating the issue with Republican demands for border security changes as a condition for further support for Ukraine in its fight against Russia. So, you got the Republicans, they're trying to leverage the border security budget against the Ukraine budget, which is just a bunch of they just throwing money around, and this money gets lost in the between the cracks, man. It goes to who these people supporters are. That's all politics, man. Whoever's hand is getting greased the best, they get kickbacks. These companies, these what am I trying to say? The corporations. What are those? Where they where they I forgot the word, but they basically give money to these politicians in the form of I forgot the word, but yeah. So then they form a relationship with these government officials, and these government officials through legislation and things like this, trying to filter money here and there. And the it gets lost, man. But anyways, go down a little ways. It says it's talking about this new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. He says it's a dangerous time around the world right now. He said we recognize that, and we're doing our job. So yeah, it's dangerous times right now, man. Scriptures speak on how it's evil times, man. And as for us, being men of the Lord willing we be of that number, we are to move circumspectly. Let's go to Luke chapter 12 and verse 12 and verse 51, I believe. Yeah. Speaking to the division, man. It says, Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. That's right. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to bring division, man. And you see that with this power structure here, man. It's getting even more divided. Now they're set up to be divided like that, but it's gonna create more of a division within the people of America, of Babylon the Great. Okay. Read on a little bit more. It says, "For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3." Luke 12:53. "The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." Right, man. A lot of division going on, even within personal households, and that does not exclude the men that's doing the work, man. Lord willing, we be the number, man. The men of the Lord, the prophets. May find within your own household that there's divisions. But hey, these things must come, as the scriptures say. And we're going to get into a bigger division when you level it up out of the politics of America and go into the division of Esau, which Esau, you have Apostle Tahar was going into this. You got this Western kingdom over here in the form of America, Babylon the Great. Then you got also a Russian kingdom over there in the east, in the form of Russia and its allies, and that's a division. But we'll go into that in another lesson. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praise once again to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Kodash. Double honors once again to the elect. To the elders of Great Millstone who teach well, taught me this truth, and shalom to the elect, 144,000. First and foremost, shalom.